The diagonal back graduated form allows clients to enjoy a short hair sculpture while retaining interior lengths for styling versatility. This particular graduated form design has been a classic for decades and remains popular in salons today. In this exercise, graduated texture is sculpted along a diagonal back line. The structure graphics show the progression of shorter exterior lengths to longer interior lengths. This progression allows the lengths to stack upon one another and create graduated texture. The art indicates that a side part and consistent diagonal back partings are used. Partings are slightly rounded at the center back to avoid a point. A hairline parting is used to establish the diagonal back design line. Partings should be parallel to the intended design line and may vary from the standard 45-degree angle. Begin with a side part that extends from the center of the left eye at the hairline through the center of the crown and down to the center nape. Release a 1-inch parting along the hairline. Take the parting from the hairline to the center of the nape on both sides. Then use the comb to determine the angle and the length of the intended line. With the head upright, begin sculpting at the front hairline on the right side. Use natural distribution and no projection. Position your fingers at a medium angle and sculpt parallel to your fingers. Work to the center back. Move to the left side and use the same techniques to establish the diagonal back design line. Note that your fingers and the shears will be positioned on the opposite angle to create a convex line in the nape area. Check the design for symmetry before you proceed. This design line will be used as the mobile design line in the rest of the exercise. Note that in the nape area, you will alternate from side to side. In the nape, release a parting parallel to the previously sculpted design line on both sides. Use perpendicular distribution and medium projection. Position your fingers and shears parallel to the parting and sculpt using the previously sculpted hairline parting as a guide. Sculpt alternating from side to side. The art indicates that all subsequent partings will be sculpted using a medium projection angle and a mobile design line. Continue working upward using the mobile design line, perpendicular distribution, and medium projection. As you work up the head, note that the lower lengths will drop out. Repeat the same technique on the other side using perpendicular distribution. The art indicates that a consistent line of inclination is maintained throughout the exercise. As you work from the crest to the crown, envision your line of inclination to ensure accuracy. When the diagonal back partings extend to the front hairline, complete the lighter side before moving to the heavier side. Continue using perpendicular distribution and medium projection. Sculpt parallel from the front hairline to the center nape. Continue working up the left side using the same techniques. To check the accuracy of the mobile guide, use the shears of the comb to lift the lengths. If the mobile guide is accurate, continue to sculpt. As you reach the last parting, be careful to maintain the correct distribution and projection angle. Move to the right side and sculpt from the front hairline to the back using perpendicular distribution, medium projection, and a mobile design line. To connect the two sides in the back, extend the partings into the previous side. When you reach the parting that extends to the center hairline, begin sculpting over the ear using the mobile design line as a guide. Sculpt toward the front of the parting. As you work to the front hairline, shift the hair back slightly to compensate for the hairline and to retain length. Then work from the ear to the center back. Continue working through the top using the same techniques. To create a subtle connection between the two sides, direct the front lengths forward with minimal projection. Sculpt a steep diagonal line from the lighter side blending to the heavier side. This completed exercise shows a medium degree of graduation along a diagonal back line. The resulting activated texture can be more or less visible depending upon the styling.